Welcome, everybody, to the Peasents Podcast. Join us around the fire as we talk about the game we all love. DayZ on console has progressed over the last few updates, and we are here to update you with the latest servers, streamers, coders that are currently in the console community. On the podcast, we like to explore the world of DayZ through our guests and viewers. We want to know what your experiences are like and how you think the game could be improved. We call on all the experts in the community to also chime in with their info on any of our subjects we talk about. This week on the panel, we have The Greedy Peasent, our podcast host, with many years of streaming and playing Xbox Dayz. Adkcue, our survivalist, the roleplay expert. Q is out for the challenge of DayZ. Noah, representing the Game Pass community, playing the game for the people who get heavily involved. You always catch him in the stream. Queen Peasant, the strongest of them all. She's had to put up with Greedy talking about his game for years, and has even been dragged into it many times. Our guest on the panel is Twitch streamer Misfitmommy. A mum in real life and on stream. Inspiration to a lot of the community. Streams DayZ on both Xbox and, lately, the PC world. Welcome, everybody, to the Peasants Podcast. Welcome everybody to the show. We've got an absolutely cracker to start off with. Let's do a quick throw around introduction. First of all, on our left, we've got our local thug, Mr. Adkcue. Welcome, bud.
Morning. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Our soon-to-be famous jerk-off emoji expert, Mr. Noah. Good morning. You just can't talk after we've just heard you for 40 minutes.
Now he's
Don't be rude. And on our right-hand side, sporting the absolutely gorgeous cowboy hat, Misfitmommy.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Thank you for taking the time out to come and visit us at TPP.
Oh, thank you for having me.
It is definitely my pleasure. Definitely my pleasure. We do apologise for our resident mute. He is a bit of a grub. And we're just trying to get him to talk. That's all it is. Let's dive right into our group conversation. Start straight off. Of course, later this year we get that beautiful news that we release. Frostline comes out, the brand new map, semi-hardcore, lava, cold. We'll be changing the TPP podcast for at least a week to the hot springs. We want a hot tub podcast, so we're looking forward to that. But the concern is fresh characters on each server. It'll to possibly at least solve the duping and ult situation, but also to the ability for people to take maybe even a dupe kit or a full already worked through kit across to the new map and plague and dominate those particular areas. Should servers be set so rather than changing servers, you need to start again, that you need to be in a fresh character? That's our first question of our group conversation. Should each server have a fresh character for which you log into and start? What are your thoughts, guys?
Yep.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't understand why you can carry stuff from certain different servers to server. Doesn't make sense, really.
I mean, I like so a little bit of a hot take because for those of you who don't know, I am mostly a builder. So when we did the last wipe and they were leaving the characters alone, but wiping the servers because it's so hard to build in Livonia to find the proper tools that we need. We would carry over stuff from Trinaris over to Livonia so we could build. So, I mean, like for me personally, I don't mind it, just because depending on the map, some things are a little bit harder to find. And in Livonia, it just so happens to be that some of the building stuff was, harder to find, like nails, for example, right? You
Yep,
could never find nails.
100%.
So all of our building supplies went from Trinaris to Livonia, and that's how we built a Livonia base on official. So,
So that's a
See,
that's definitely a good point to be able to
mhm,
harvest and find the right supplies. I know Chinaris is a lot bigger. There's a lot more
mhm,
industrial areas to comb through. You could do a 3-hour run and get sufficient building supplies. Where Livonia is it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. There's only
which is how Livonia is supposed to be, though.
100%, 100%. And I think that's what started it all was the ability not to find the loot on the server. So from memory, I think they changed it to being able to swap because the duping situation was making servers deserts. So they were taking out
mhm,
all the key stuff, they were taking all the main guns out, which was what the introduction of temporary servers were back in the day. That's why we have temporary servers now, because
mhm.
the loot's pretty prominent and resets. So yeah, that's definitely one side of it I didn't think about, the base building side of it, and being able to port the supplies to be able to do a run or move house. Grab, unpack your base from Chinaris and move across to Livonia.
Mhm.
Definitely, definitely. A lot of people in
But I mean,
chat. There you go.
that does touch on the whole point again of is it a good thing? You know, they build the maps for specific reasons, like Sakau. You know, it's going to be supposed to be built for hardcore playing. Yeah, and if it's that easy just to take your building kit over from Chinaris to Sakau, does that really make it hardcore anymore?
And this was the biggest concern. Like, I'm an avid hardcore player, and it had been a while since I'd been on official and really interacted with the duping community. And it wasn't until we ran
Mm.
on it the other day where we were like, I don't know, 8 deep standing around a fire and got blown up by a grenade. And then we come back to a fully geared guy, and you knew he was duped because he had candy canes.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And I mean, we had a lot of fun killing them because they're easy, and we took all their gear. But if day one of the new map comes out and you've got those guys coming straight across, it's just going to be a bloodbath on the coast. And the people who are getting in there first are these guys that are already fully kitted.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, that does definitely take away from the hardcore aspect of that map that's supposed to be coming out.
100%, 100%.
I mean, I don't know
Um,
about anybody else, but I don't plan on building or anything the first day that map comes out. Like, I just want to go and explore it.
Swan
But
dive into the
everybody has their
volcano.
own agenda.
That's day
Just
one.
yeet right into that
Straight as
volcano.
soon as I see it, I run straight up the top, straight into it. I don't care. I have to
I
start
just can't
again.
wait to be lost.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to being lost.
Hmm.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to stay away from. I'm trying to stay away from map previews.
Yeah.
Even um, you know, map people that will open up the map in its actual shape. Because once you
Hmm.
know the actual shape,
Yeah.
you can pretty much read where you're going from there.
Yeah, I
Um,
was watching Survivor FM the other day, and they were going through Tanoa and Sakau, and just basically saying, oh, look, these are going to be these POIs are more than likely going to be in similar places because of the land shape. And it was like, okay, well, I've stopped watching now. And I don't want to look at anything about Tanoa.
Yeah, I've stayed away from Tanoa as well. They reckon it's a direct port through, so I would say I think Tanoa has the volcano on it. So you'd pretty much be able to line it up from that. Let's see what chat says. Not happy with it being able to swap over, but must admit going to Livonia was for green plates to take back though. That's right, because there's no... One has the black plates, the other has the green plates. Is Joseph Garfunkel in? Yeah, duping may be the biggest issue I find will be that can affect the new map.
Well, I mean, we're going to be safe for the first week, because it's going to get patched again, and then it's going to take that first week for them to be like, all right, sweet, this is the new workaround. So we'll have a little bit of time.
Yep. And also, I don't know, it depends, because this particular update, they're keeping characters, wiping bases, wiping servers. I don't know why they do that. I think they should wipe it all.
Well, they used to. They used to do complete wipes. It seems like the last year and a half of wipes, they've only done server wipe, not character wipe for some reason.
Yeah. Maybe it is. Yeah. Well, I mean, since being on official has a big problem with duping, single players or single characters on servers would pretty much at least confine the duping issue. Like, you would know what servers are a duping server. Not going to go on every server, find all the stuff and dupe.
I mean, that's the problem with having the non-player wipers, because you can just straight away after a server wipe jump straight in with your character that's holding everything and just dupe it all again.
That's it. Start again.
Yep.
And I
Just get a sea chest and hold all your stuff.
That's it. That's it. I mean, I don't know how they're doing it now, but back in the day, we used to use large tents full of gear. That's how we used to do it. We used to be able to trip it up before you place it, and it would open the tent up in your hands, and then you'd fill the tent, and then be able to close it.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that anymore.
Nah, I got no idea.
Yeah.
But all you need is a well-kitted character and a building character, and you pretty much got yourself a base day one. And, yeah. What do we get there? Any word if the new map features it are transferable to the other maps? Whether move to Chernarus, new fishing system into Livonia, Chernarus. The last video, the devs blog said that everything will be usable in the other maps, so community servers can play with the new things in their own way. Oh, you put a link in Greedy Spoilers. Yeah, I was hesitant to watch that, Teabag. If you go into my Discord, there's there's always DayZ spoilers in there. So if you're keen to get a little bit more information, yeah, check that out, but be warned. Be warned. It's full of quality stuff. You'll get lost. But I do think the new game assets will be portable between mats. I believe Lemons has been pushing for everything going static. So my dream of a lava river in Livonia will happen. It better fucking happen. Yeah, that's what I want. I want that river just to be completely lava. Finally utilising the bridges for what they should be. So we already went through what reason do you think you need to swap servers with your characters and its loot. Misfit probably knocked that directly on the head.
Yeah.
the base building can be a bugger, and having enough supplies to be able to put up a decent base can be really, really hard, especially in Livonia. I've done it myself. When I had my community server, I had to boost the loot. So that was a big thing in there. So you definitely pulled something that I didn't think about. To me, it should be all servers locked out, and you should basically start again at every server. But there's in a full pop, even on official full pop, there's no way you'd be able to get the building supplies to be able to build a base, to be able to secure it enough to hold it down. You'd be running every day, every reset, multiple people. I mean, we've all done those runs, 3 or 4 hours just to get, barely enough. The last thing I had on our little thing is maybe a way to incorporate the ability to transfer with some sort of an end game run through. So, as we know, most of the maps have edge pieces. The new map is a complete island. What about having to drive out of the map or drive to the edge of the map to be able to swap servers? It would put an end game feel or a one world feeling to the current maps. Even a boat to transfer your loot to the new map. Would this be the middle ground way to transfer your inventory to the other maps and put a use to the cars and also the vehicles?
Yeah,
I mean,
like
I
that
think
idea.
that's. Sorry, go ahead.
There you go. Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say I think that's honestly an awesome idea because it gives it more of a. Yeah, I mean, like to use the vehicles. I mean, I don't really use the vehicles too much. I don't like to drive too much in the game unless I like absolutely have to. But being able to like throw your stuff in the car and then drive it out to go to the next map, that's kind of cool. That's kind of like I'm gonna age myself, right? But it's like back in the day when like you would play like Legend of Zelda or whatever, and you have to like run all the way to the one frame, and then it shifts over to the next side of the map or whatever, and that's
Yeah.
like super cool.
Yeah,
Like I love that. I
100%.
think that's so cool.
But yeah, we're just running through it, different ways to try and kill this, find some sort of middle ground. And cars and stuff like that are only really used for buzzing around the map and actually an incorporation of boats would be good for the other side. Not only that, for being able to cruise around itself. I want to do drive-bys down the Livonia River. On a boat in my lava.
Let us shoot out of the cars, please.
Yeah, shooting out of the cars would be better, but a boat might be a bit more applicable. But some sort of way to transfer your loot across, like you would pull up at the end of the maps where those little hedgehog barricades are. You would sit there for the loadout time. It would come out, would you like to change maps? Come up the loadout time, you'd hit that, it'll 5 seconds and you're out. It would also, someone brought up in chat, it would also make them rat or camp points. People would be...
So you got at least a bit of scared or a bit of fear, if you want to change maps, there's a risk there to it.
100%. If all 4 of you's in a car and let's say it takes 5 seconds to load out, and all of a sudden you just get jumped, and that shuts down your timer as soon as you get hit, or the car gets hit, or the car gets damaged. You'll also have people set in claymores at those points, just waiting for you to rock up and go click. If you want to transfer, I think that's a decent achievement to complete. Being able to wrangle a car, get all your gear, chuck it in the car, and physically drive to Livonia, or physically, get in a boat and go to Frostline. The boats they show on the gameplay teaser look cool. So you can go inside them and loot them. So the model is technically there, just have to work the boat to have a working boat. Yeah, have you seen those? I've seen a little bit of it. There's a few of them on the shore. They're actually, you can jump up into them. They're a lot better boat. They're not a wrecked boat. They seem to be sitting up on blocks, obviously getting fixed. But that's bunghole throws. Defensible trade ports, castle defense could work for boat transfers and have the boat be a container ship with a teleport code of some sort. Oh, that's a good idea too. Like you could actually get onto the boat, set all your gear there, and then you punch in like a code, and then a countdown starts, and you jump across. And also on the vice versa too. So when you enter a new map, you enter on the edge, but you'll also have that factor of people waiting for you on the other side. It's just not leaving the map.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you could set up green zone paths where your teammates protect choke points. Urban warfare on the way to the port. You could bring some really exciting PV to the coast. And I think that's what it may be missing. Those particular areas to be, the high risk and reward areas where if you want to take a carload of building supplies across to Livonia, you literally got to drive it across. And that will take out a lot of the major issues when it comes to why you should be able to transfer.
Yeah, well, it gives a decent little, a storyline to it, as well as creating that risk factor of it. So you're not just transferring it over. If you want to transfer over, you're risking maybe losing everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
As you would in that apocalypse. I mean, Livonia's quite a distance away from Chinaris on the map itself. It's in the Black Forest. And the other map, it's a world away from where we are. So it's supposed to be in the East Asian province. Obviously a fictional place, but it's not up the road or around the corner or on the original map. But just some of the ways, some of the things I was concerned about in the new map, especially running into those dupers. They're painful.
I mean, to be fair though, when the new map comes out, I'll be jumping straight into community rather than going into a official, just because it negates all those problems.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I think...
I mean,
yeah, go,
but
Misfit.
if you jump straight into community, I feel like it kind of takes away from the experience a little bit. And I guess depending on the type of community server that you go into, right? I mean, some might have boosted loot or maybe less loot or whatever it is, but you're taking away from like the authentic experience of getting to experience that map like in official, like as it's, being experienced by other players, you know?
Yeah,
Well,
on
that's
official
true,
terms.
actually. I didn't think of that.
Mm-hmm.
On official terms. I think over the last course of time, these dupers and having the alts and things like that is part of official now. The coastline completely riddled with freshies that, whether they want to or not, don't want to go inland and just trek up and down, talking crap or being silly or trying to spread the word of their new emoji. I'll be running official week 1. All my streams will be back just official week 1, and then I'll move into community week 2. If you weren't around for the Livonia release, that was crazy. That was absolutely hectic. Because it's all the die-hard fans that have been waiting for a new map that jumped into it. A lot of the people who were just on DayZ just to play DayZ didn't purchase the map straight off. They didn't, get involved in the map. Even a lot of people haven't purchased it now. And being on console, it doubles your places to play straight off the bat. But yeah, I think it'll be the die-hard PvP, absolute craziness, all the espionage, all the trickery, all the, yeah, bud, let's run together. And then we got to the volcano. Get the fuck in the volcano. You'll be muled to the volcano, no longer muled to Northwestern Airfield.
Yep, yeah. Come on now, my little sacrifice.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I think I think community's gonna step it up the next notch. I think people like V8 Pete from One Life, the Zealander crew. We were playing Below Zero on the weekend. That was pretty cool. They had the snow map rolling.
Entschuldigung.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I just noticed you said below zero, and your stream title was still below zero.
Oh. See, that's why I've got him here. I got up early. I wasn't in a panic. There we go.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what community are going to do with all the new assets and features. It's going to be good. We're going to see Chinaris servers that look nothing like Chinaris.
Yeah,
We're going
100%.
to see Snow Livonia. Oh,
That's gonna be awesome.
Fingers crossed they give us the texture as well.
Yeah, I was actually wondering that if we were gonna actually get like the texture of the snow, like the crunching and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's so cool.
And I don't know if they said anything about the footprints. I'd like to see the footprints in the snow and then them disappear when the snow hits, so it's weather-wise. I think that'd be... Yeah, that'd make the height. Should be able to P3D convert the new trees too. So in other words, what that is you'll see, the nature mod that Don Sibley brought out. That's how you get the trees to come across. You have to use the P3D converted. Otherwise, you just chuck them in, they go haywire. They absolutely go haywire. I don't know if Game Pass has access to... That's a very good point. Has anyone heard if Game Pass is getting access to Livonia when it goes into the base game?
I would imagine so, because then it would become part of the base game. So
I don't roll
it would
Game
no longer-
Pass,
yeah,
so I got no idea how that
well,
works.
well, I do, and you still have to buy it as a DLC. So if it be's removed from a DLC and placed into the base game, it makes sense that it should be on Game Pass.
Okay. Well, that'll be good. That's going to open up. I notice there's a lot of Livonia servers now opening up or starting to prep. A lot of people are DMing saying, hey, Greedy, whatever time my server, I'm getting a Livonia. I see Receding Man's bringing his Livonia server, his non-base building server 8 to Livonia. Karma Crew's gone Livonia on Xbox, PS, and Chinaris on PS. So they've fully expanded into the console world. Just shows you how viable it is. No, I want to fire away.
I was just wondering, do you think you're gonna be able to make snowballs, and fucking throw them at other people?
Oh,
Or build a
That's so
snowman?
much fun.
You just build a snowman and put it at a
PUBG style
volcano.
snowballs.
I don't
Snowballs
know.
are fun to make.
Only ever done it twice in my life. So I've got no idea. It's cold. Snow's cold. I prefer the warmth.
I mean, if they're gonna give us the texture of the snow, like say Namalsk, for example, then we should be able to, because I know in a lot of the Namal servers you can make snowballs and you chuck them at people and they do damage. So
Does that mean I
not to
have?
say that I've done it.
That's gonna
Just
say.
saying.
That means I'm gonna have to. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to kill someone with snowballs. You know that, don't you? Tie him up and just peg him with snowballs.
Have a CC snowball fight.
That's it. Have a CC death match. Just snowballs.
Snowballs only.
That's it. Just sit there and peg the shit out of them. Livonia's definitely going to get wild. Some of the servers that I've seen that are being developed at the moment for the release, yeah, it's going to really pump Livonia up. It's going to be good to see. Livonia's usually a little bit quieter. There's been a few successful servers on there. But yeah, death by water.
I think since the introduction to the bunker in Livonia, it definitely made it a lot more popular. But it died off really fast. I'm worried that we're going to have the same problem as Livonia will be popular as for a month or two.
Yep.
And then I think you'll find it'll just die off again.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. I think it needs maybe the Karma crew being out and about might bring a little bit more love, but I don't think it's brought more players across. I think it's just merged across. I noticed that the EU section now have a large hype hop centre. During the US, it's pretty much dead. In Australian times, it's dead. But I think the EU have really suffered with not having high pop servers, and that's why the Karma Crew servers have really popped off. What's Bungholes there? I feel strongly that we will have at least the functionality of the Molsk, considering the designer works for them now. I mean, let's be real. The success of his map is why we got Frostline in the first place. So I've seen a lot of people talk about that, but honestly, I think there's a little pattern that people are missing, and not many people know. So Chernarus is a spring map. It is actually timelined in the spring. That's why fruit appear quite often. Livonia is an autumn map. That's why fruit hardly appears, and it's mainly based on mushrooms. Now we have a winter map. Will we see a summer map? Something that's a little bit more warmer, that it gets to 40-degree heat, you know? Do we go to the land of where no other mere mortals around the world will go? Australia.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? A hot map would be... It gets bounced around with now in community service. It doesn't get very much popularity.
Those servers are hard to survive in. I've played a Pete's Livonia server, and it is extremely hard to stay alive in that server with how hot it gets.
Yeah, it's definitely a different way and a different panic when you get into that hot zone and you start getting hot and you go inside a building and you can't cook and you got to sit in the water with a fire and a stick cooking your food so you can at least be next to the water. Yeah, a task stand one would be cool. But yeah, I think that's what it's going to be going on. The volcanoes would be hot. The hot springs would be hot from what we know. An Aussie Mad Max style map would be sick. Definitely. We've seen some of the... Did anyone see the vehicle that DayZ United were having fun with? Yeah, it's got a infected strap
Definitely
on the
those
back.
Mad Max vibes.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, the Outback Mac for the summer. And all you need to do is just put down red dirt, a couple of rocks, and done.
Well, no, look, if we do get an Australian map, I want to be fearing for my life of snakes in every step that I take.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
yeah, snakes would be good. Like snakes in the game would be a way to go. I think that's one of the things they're missing when they're trekking through the book. The hidden enemy. I know I've seen them on PC, and they really set the vibe. Really set the vibe. People just
Yeah.
walk along and you whack, poisoned, and then once again you got the new, you know, issue with your character. Has anyone found out what the new sickness is?
No.
No. Mm-mm.
Ah. Do you want to say something, Noah? Just
I
buddy.
think it's.
No.
I mean,
Strong
same
silent
as
type.
what we are talking last week. It's got to be something to do with sulfur or the geothermal. It has to be.
I mean, it
Yeah.
would make sense
Yeah.
because that's a different element.
Get
Yeah.
nausic from the smell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, just constantly throwing up when you're around it.
Yeah, or overexposure to it. Similar, talking about the best comparison I've probably seen for that particular is in Project Zomboid. When you hang around the dead bodies for too long, you actually become sick of the smell.
Yeah.
So I think it may be because you're hanging around in the warmth, that may be, but I had a good research and I couldn't find anything to do with whatever this new sickness that's coming out. Like, I could not find it anywhere.
So is it a
Yeah,
for sure thing that we're getting a new sickness?
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
is it just
No, they definitely
Okay.
have said new sickness coming with the map, a new sickness of some type. But yeah, chill, Rob. An Aussie map full of funnel web spiders, as long as they have all the varieties, because there isn't just
No, thank
one
you.
No,
funnel web spider.
I will not. Yeah.
no?
Yeah,
Thank
no, I
you.
will not be playing on that server. Thank you.
Me neither.
And if they do, we need flamethrowers so we can burn everything.
Pneumonia is Mr. Teabag's guess. You think going from being sick to chronic sick,
Oh,
Yeah.
actually dying from the flu.
dying from the
Like,
sickness.
like almost like a second stage of influenza.
Yeah, which would be cool.
Ooh.
Cool. Multiple stage sickness. Mr. Noel, far away.
Oh yeah, actually, wait, what? Oh shit, 1 second.
That's why you just got to blurt it out, bud.
You know, the sickness could also be frostbite, and they just don't want to come out and say, "Yeah, we put frostbite in," because they want to save it as a, something for the
Yeah.
release.
Well, that was the other thing
I
that
mean,
I was thinking.
that's true. Yeah.
I
Because
mean, I know-
honestly,
I know-
playing Frostbite does bring a different aspect to the way that you have to play. Because I mean, there's no like, there's really no coming back from Frostbite. Once your character has Frostbite, that's it.
You can't
So-
thaw him out.
No,
What? So there's
no. So
it's
I've
like
been playing on
Kuru.
some of the Namal servers, and like, yeah, so like pretty much once your character has Frostbite, that's it. Like you're just destined to die.
Are you just gonna get damaged over time, or how does it work?
It's like a slow death, and you can't really like you can warm yourself up, but it's just not really. It's not something that you want to get, right? The frostbite is just something you just like. Honestly, when I get frostbite, I just like kill myself in game. Whenever I play the mosque, just because it's just so rough to like survive while having the frostbite. It's just another thing that you have to like consider. Like, am I, warm enough? Do I have, are my clothes ruined? It's a pain to like try to keep up with that too.
Yeah, so that's what we want. We want frostbite. That's the parts of the games that we love.
Frostbite.
That's it, and something to add on to it. Yeah, but
Torture us more.
that's it. Each character a lot turns blue when cold, then dark blue when frostbite. And I think grey once the limb is done or something like that. But it goes, you go full grey, it goes dead. And do you, like, if you got frostbite in your hand, can you not use your hand? Can you not hold your gun properly? Does any of that come to the factors? Sorry, non-Namalsk player here.
I mean, I'm still, I don't let my player go long enough with the frostbite to really see. But I know like it does once you get to a certain point and your body's cold and you have the shivers, right? So like it's a lot like the Kuru.
Yep.
You get the little
You get the little shake.
tweak or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And it's kind of the same thing when you go cold in the malls. It's just, you got that little bit of a shake and it's just something you have to I guess kind of work around. But yeah, as soon as I get frostbite, I'm like, nope, that's it.
Like when you get blood poisoning. No, I'm not looking for any of that. Fuck it. Dead. I'll start again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay, that'll be good. Hopefully it is something like that. Frostbite puts the ruined aspect to your health, so you can't just run the edge of red all the time. Okay, no limping across the map, praying for food. Pretty sure you twitch. Oh, I can't do certain things or something. Honestly, never gotten it. Oh, well, we need to get out there, people. Fuck, do the research. Peasants gonna have to get on the Malsk and have a go and try and work out where this new sickness is coming. Or go buy armor and go and sit at Tanao volcano. Okay, so even Taki says she prefers coastal views than frostbite.
Yeah, she got frostbite when we were playing in the malls. It was just a spiral downhill for her. Just ultimate suffering.
Ultimate suffering, that's it. Traumatized forever. All right, Mr. Noah, fire away.
Yeah, so I just thought, like when you're next to a volcano, volcanoes are fucking hot. So, what do you get, like a sunburn or something? That would be a thing for.
Yeah, like heat
summer
stroke.
too. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. Does anyone live?
Heat stroke or like chemical burns?
Yeah. I wonder if does anyone live in a snowy volcanic area of the world that can give us some hindsight about what you may run into with volcanoes and snow. Let's go Namal's cold run. Don't you start, teabag. Do it for science. Been trying to get me on PC for years, tempting me, always tempting me. But yeah, I don't know of anything volcanic or snow related or hot cold related. So it may be frostbite or it may be a nauseating sickness from the sulfur, from brimstone. It's going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting.
I mean, even ammonia would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It really would. Just a second stage to influenza. I mean, you can live with influenza, but if you have influenza for long enough, it does turn into ammonia in real life. So that's plausible as well.
Yep. And it'd be good to see other sicknesses with actual, like I know you go from blood disease, 15 minutes in it, you've got it, you're on your way to death. With the flu, you can have it for, I think, it's 45 minutes and then it's permanent. But I would like to see a second stage to some of these diseases. Even with Kuru, you go from just, the little bit of shakes and the laugh to full nutbag and can't hold your gun properly.
That would be pretty cool, honestly.
100%.
Yeah, or like the rabies, you start hallucinating and hearing zombies that aren't there, or
hearing voices and shit.
Down that aren't.
Ooh, that would be so cool.
That'd be sick. Especially, you go from being normal temperature till you got influenza, you're 1,000 degrees, so you're always hot. You can walk around in a buff in the snow, and you're still hot.
Yep.
Yep. So just add all those in the game. Thank you. We appreciate you, Daisy.
If you would add like a super fucked up second stage to Kuro, that would probably end the if it's like so bad and annoying that even the cannibals won't
Won't want to be
play as
cannibals.
cannibals. That would be nice. You know, it would just bring an end to all these cannibal people. Wait, what's the word for that shit again? I don't know.
No, you're right. Cannibals.
I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true because there are some people who love to play as cannibals. So I think it's just going to give them like another reason to want to be cannibal even more so. Because some people are weird.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense to anybody who likes to run as a cannibal.
I don't know.
You know, like
and I can understand
Look,
being a hardcore. I can understand the challenge. You know, if you can survive off
yeah.
people, that's a decent challenge.
I
Yeah.
mean, let's face it. We've all had that little spiel of playing as a cannibal for a while.
Oh hell yeah! Official.
yeah, yeah.
Official before community. That's all we lived off was freshies.
I've only done it in Zagoria.
You've only done it in Zagora. That's your cannibal home, is it?
Yes.
Come to Zagoria where you can eat anybody.
It's more acceptable in Zagoria.
It's accepted. It's accepted practice in Zagoria to chew on freshies.
Exactly.
That's wicked. That's wicked. Does anyone want to add anything to that before we kill our group convo? Except Noah with his weird breathing.
Well, I'm moving for weird. Weird breathing. I'll take this off.
That's my-
Apologize.
Maybe he could be broken. Maybe he could be broken. I think console Dayz would have to really drive me up the wall to shift me on the PC.
I mean, PC's fun, but I mean, yeah. I think my heart will always be with console.
Yeah, I like the people. I like the people.
Yeah.
I like the closest they are. There's not so much of a rivalry. You can hook up with any of the streamers in there, and everyone's happy to run with them. Yeah, it's a little bit of. There seems to be a tiered system in the PC world.
I really.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I mean, Greedy Peasent will never play on PC, but what about Jamo?
He only does editor. Expert in mouse and keyboard on editor.
Shot.
Yeah, I think I've got a couple of 100 hours on PC editor, and I don't think I've even got an hour on the actual game. I think I once logged into a server by mistake and had to close the game down to get out because I didn't know how the fuck to get out. Had to change it back to editor. The servers go, fuck this, I'll just fucking close it, restart, bang, yep. All right, we're back. Play. Yes, it's going to take some real... I'll probably do it for charity. That would be the only... Like if I was invited to a charity event, so a decent charity, that'd probably be the only time.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So just
But how are you gonna be a part of that charity event if you're not out there?
Now
In
you
the
got...
PC
I did-
world,
100%. I can't
This
help
is never gonna happen.
I can't help these things. All I can do is be the nice guy and say, listen, I'll do it for charity. And people are like, who's the greedy peasant on PC? No idea.
Greedy. Would it be charity if I would ever get a PC in DayZ? Do you think it would be charity enough for you if I say, hey, if you come play with me, I'm gonna donate $100 to charity? Is that enough charity to pay for you?
No, you need a couple
play
more
with me?
zeros. Couple more zeros.
Ah. Or I mean, maybe the CC, $50 for the peasant together, and everyone pays, and then Yeah.
What you,
The-
reckon?
10 people.
You reckon
Can
direct?
you see the console cult?
Yeah.
Donating.
Oh, that would
Play
be
Yeah.
amazing though, honestly. That would be something.
That's the problem. People forget CC stands for console cult.
As bad as it is, enough people on the console code want to play on PC sometime, you know? If you get them and then, yeah.
Yeah, and that's I agree with Teabag there. Console community is better. I agree with the console, not PC. That's my playground, inspiration for new things. I love the game, so I love all the aspects of it, and the freedom to create anything I can is the only draw for it for me. I'd only play PC for Deer Isle. Xbox community is where it is. Yeah. See, I'd probably I've wanted to explore out to the other maps and want to explore on the PC, but I don't want to jump on it and go, oh fuck, this is fucking the highest quality shit, loving it, and then you got to go back and try and play Xbox servers. Or like look at even the Karma Crew. The Karma Crew came in, big notes. Yep, we're going to change Xbox. Blah blah blah. If you play the server, there's not really much. You'll find community servers with a lot better mods, a lot better running, a lot better creative designs in there. I think their name gives them a lot more popularity.
Mhm.
And it does need the base building aspect put on it. But if you didn't know PC base building, would you? And they had the exact same. Would you even know the difference? That's the question. That is the big question.
I mean, that is what one of the major things that sets PC apart. If you put aside all the mods and you just strictly look at the base building mods, that is a world's difference.
100%.
I couldn't imagine coming back to build on
Fuck no.
console afterwards.
No.
Fuck that.
It's like being in 1866 in the we've got to build ourselves a log fort compared to living in an apartment.
Yeah.
100%. All right, so we're gonna pull it up there and kick off our little halftime run. We've got our zombie bowling. This is Misfit versus Mr. Q. Noah, do you want to add something in before we jump off?
Yeah, just a quick thing. I don't like PC. They took Trip from us. Give us Trip back.
Yeah, give it back. Give it back.
Nah, well, that's it. You also got to understand, Trip started on PC and came across to Xbox.
I don't care. Come back, Trip.
I believe he's moving house. So if you guys want to duck behind one of the billboards, strip off, Noah will put a bullet in you. Grab yourself a radio, grab yourself a car. Actually, don't need a radio. We're in party chat. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Party this week.
Ah, half the work. And I will get up here.
Okay. Oh,
That's his.
you missed the first one.
He always misses.
I miss.
That's a Noah special.
I never miss.
You always miss.
Miss. That's a lie. I don't even know what missing means. Oh shit, I fell off.
He missed.
Nah.
You missed the step.
And he just broke his leg and blasted.
Hey, could someone bring a Cupid's ball on the way down with the crossbow, please?
Oh my god.
Fuck's sakes.
I got you, Noah.
Nah, I got him.
Yeah, just murder him.
Don't shoot. Oh, you fucking shit. Ah, shit.
That's funny enough, he never missed. All right, contest on. As you can see, we've done a little improvement. Got a middle kicker now. Now, Q's usually the expert on the ground. Let's see how he
You
performs.
gotta wait for me to get up there. Just 1 second. A moment.
Hurry up then. I
All
want
right.
to run you
Yeah.
off.
Where are you? Coming down?
Yeah. Hey Q, can I have your car?
What? Get your own car. Come on.
Thank you. Ow, you bastard. I'll run you over. You stay on the stay on the road.
303.
Uh,
I'm here now. You guys can start the podcast. Welcome, everybody, to the podcast. 303 Gamers just rocked in.
oh shit! I crashed.
No
I'm
surprises.
good. I'm good.
This is why we don't let him drive anymore.
Yeah.
I'm a good driver.
You were a good driver. The internet's going to crap these days.
That is a lie. That is a lie.
Oh, I thought you were going to run into the wall then.
Now that I can, and I did.
All right.
Oh, you shit! Shot my shit. That's what it is. Sorry, yeah.
Look, don't worry about getting
Oh.
dressed.
That's it. Get up there. All right, fire away, guys.
Now let me take
Wait.
my stuff.
Don't worry about waiting for him. He will take 4 hours and we don't have it.
God.
Who's up first?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Mr. Q up first.
Well, let me get up there.
New kicker system. Oh, much better.
Fuck.
Oh, got him. Oh, nearly. Oh, I'm impressed.
Oh gosh.
You wedged it between it. You had one on each thing and did a little spin.
Okay, here we go.
Misfit coming down. Come on, Misfit, let's go. You got to beat Q.
I mean, to be fair, it's not hard. I
Oh,
don't think I'll get
Oh,
it.
no, good. Oh, it's upside down. Didn't actually kill anyone. Just pushed him out the way.
Oh. I
Ca-
died. Oh, no, I
car,
didn't.
car is upside down. You want a bullet? Yeah,
I don't know
no.
how to shoot with this thing.
Oh.
I didn't even hit. Ah, shite.
That's why you don't use.
Yeah, just don't move. Let me try to aim. Fuck's sake.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
You
God,
got me.
Can't believe she hit and didn't even crack it. Just pushed a few out the way. All right, cue number 2.
See, decisions like this are why I never get anything, I think.
I hope you rolled him. Got to roll him down. Oh, he's got the
Yeah,
speed.
that's
Yeah.
kind of slow.
You're good. Gonna get in the front. Oh.
Oh, shite.
Oh.
I don't know if he's
Did I
good.
get one?
He's still
Did I get one?
alive.
I don't know if he got the one
That's
behind
it.
it.
Hey,
'Cause-
can I get on that platform where the zombie is?
I don't know. You can try. You'd probably break your leg.
I will never break my. I never did break my leg. Only up skills. Yeah.
Only off skills.
I'm chilling with myself.
Somebody hit that middle zombie.
I was like, what is flying over there? But it's just a radio. It looked like something big very far away, but it's just a
Oh.
radio. There's a radio in the air. Oh, you forgot to remove that.
Double wumper.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nah, they get rid of game chat. We usually.
No, you fucker.
Oh,
Yeah, oh my god. I should have just ran you over.
yep.
Yeah, I don't know why you did it.
Definitely should have ran over. Couldn't
Still
hear.
going.
Got a question. Did DayZ get rid of Xbox game chat stuff or nah? Nah, definitely not. What's Dante? I think it's Dante. It's supposed to be Dante. Oh,
Oh.
just missed
Ugh.
Noah.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, just missed Noah.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
come on, you gotta hit it. Get better.
No, that was my 3 to
That's your
hope
3?
I killed one at least.
I don't think so. I think no.
Yeah, I got one more.
Yeah, Misfit's got one more. I don't think it might be a tiebreaker if she doesn't.
I feel like me pushing the zombie should count.
Hey, can I get points for killing them?
Yeah, I would have too. It makes sense. There's no points for you. It's them points.
Why? But I killed one person. That should be at least 1 point.
It's only
know,
only on
because-
merits. It's only on personal merits.
That no, that's
Oh,
a minus point for next week, Noah.
That's it.
it is very nice. Thank you, Q. Have you
You're
ever noticed that zombie the teeth the teeth up in their mouth are like way further than the teeth down? I don't know how to say that.
They've got
Like,
an
that's some
overbite.
weird shit. Yeah, but a massive one, like
Yeah,
a super mad
huge.
one. Uh,
Oh, through the gap. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, now I can't see. I think,
I missed it
Lame.
again.
Noah, we need you to find out if
Yeah.
Q had crushed one with his truck.
Okay, wait, how am I gonna get out?
Well, I don't know. That's why we don't let hosts be where they are. And when we need ground control. Yep.
Oh,
what are you going to do here?
Okay, let me try my only up skills that I still have. I definitely have them from. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Yeah.
All right. We might go
I didn't
down.
even jump very
It,
far.
no, you did terrible, actually. We just got to check that if
Ah,
otherwise it might be a tiebreaker, which means you got to go again.
can I go too?
No, you too good. You won't. You struggle to get a jump in.
Well,
And chat says he does not, in fact, have the skills. That is correct.
thank you.
Zero
That is
only up.
rude.
No, he did not hit it. So it is a
right,
tiebreaker.
I'm
We
coming
need to
down.
go
Dude.
again.
Get up on your platform.
I'm here.
Peasant.
I'm here.
Watch greatness.
I'm on the new one.
I'm in the car with Q.
No
I'm
parkour
like
today.
A
That's it. He doesn't.
lucky person or something. Come on, Q. You got this. I hope you're gonna crash and die.
Right, Misfit, you get another round too. And if you'd like to show these guys up and tell them how it's done. Oh, damn.
Good one. That was a shit.
Oh, that was close.
Oh,
But missed everything. That was fucking
yeah.
close.
Yeah.
That
got
was
that
close. I think we'll duck a little. Yeah, at the end of the show, if you guys want to show them up and show them how it's done, you're more than welcome to. This server sits with the same password all week. So you can come in here with your buds and have a crack, show them up, tell them how it's done.
okay. Sorry.
All right, you're
My
good.
headset died.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Let me grab a card.
Yeah, Bauern podcast.
Where did you go, Noah? Oh, you're dead in the water.
I'm in
Shit,
the
I
car
hit
with
one
Q.
earlier.
I'm knocked out. I'm trying to wake up to get my stuff back, and then look if Q got one earlier. I don't know.
Okay, there we go.
That's it, do it for the
Yeah.
girls. For the call out for the girls, no pressure. You're doing it for the ladies.
God.
Yeah, that's,
I'm trying. I'm trying.
that's it. You can blame
I'm
Harley
gonna
for
hit
that.
you, cute. Oh my god, I'm losing control of the car. Oh. Damn it, Q.
That's it. We can't see that she's lost control of the car. No, I don't. I don't think Frostline will come out on experimental first. Oh, here it comes. Oh,
Damn it.
Oh, my dad scared the shit
Oh.
out of me. You ran me over.
that is all
Oh,
missed
fuck.
again.
Oh yeah.
She got me.
Another
Ran
round.
me over. Ran me over.
That's crazy. I'm not
Scared the
standing down
absolute
here. It's
shit
too
out of me.
dangerous.
Hey, come on now.
No, that's only. For,
Beat us to do it.
that's for co-hosts only.
Fucking hell, that made my heart jump. Like, yeah, that fucking scared me so bad.
We might be 2 hours on this show, just the halftime show.
Oh,
That's
God
fine.
Damn it.
Hey, can I
swear,
drive too?
Oh, nearly fell
Keep
off.
missing.
Nearly fell off. Nearly did a Noah.
No, I missed them all again.
He missed them all again. No, get up there and show him how it's
Yeah,
done.
I-
We need some explosions.
Me,
Oh,
Get out
God.
there and show us how it's done.
you gotta shoot me. I'm like back here now. I ran all
She
the way
did
down
not,
again.
in fact, have this. Next round.
You gotta shoot me.
That might be better. Oh,
Oh, motherfucker. Damn it.
see, we give codes and passwords to the server a couple of days prior. Say to people, just jump on and have a practice. No one practices. No one. I think
I always practice.
You're
but
always
I don't
on
need
here.
to practice that. Yeah.
Come on, Noah. You got one shot to take the title of everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Wait, let me take my stuff off and then you shoot me. Actually, I just jumped out for it. You'll never get me.
All right, who's
Yeah.
this? Humvee coming down. Better cross. That's what we're looking for. Oh, did he kill it? Yes.
Oh, he got one.
I think he got one.
Oh God, about time.
Yep, definitely one. One dead.
I'm gonna drive anyways. I'm up here, you know. Fuck this.
Now, Misfit needs to
know.
match it. She's got to beat one.
Oh God. Okay. No pressure.
No pressure. Actually, all the pressure in the world. Apparently, you're riding for the girls of DayZ here. Not just Xbox,
Oh,
but
God.
DayZ in general. All gaming. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, coming after me.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Ouch.
Isn't.
Here
Can I,
come.
can I drive too?
If you're up there, go.
Yeah.
Mr. Q's won, but unless you can come out with a
Yeah, he won.
specky.
Yeah.
So close.
Hey,
So close.
Got one.
I'm gonna beat you, Q. I'm gonna win and then I'm gonna beat you up.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Move out of the way.
Oh,
Shit, I crashed
oh,
into you.
oh.
Ah,
Yep,
That's not fair. There was someone
definitely.
in the way.
Definitely Q1.
He's a cheater.
That's it, you just tapped him.
Yeah.
Just tapped him on the way through. We got the proof.
But
That was hectic.
I would never cheat. I would never stand in the middle of the road at all.
Oh, never.
Yeah, there was a little bit of cheating there. Look at this quality, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this quality. It's called stage decoration.
Kinda.
There's definitely some good air, but
still up
I've never
there.
seen anyone bounce up. I was a little fear in my life then. Thought that car was coming at me.
Und da kommt Noah. Hui, rein da, Digga. Rein da. Oh shit. I got one.
So cool. Ginger sprinkles on the course.
Who said that?
Mr. Bunghole. Mr. Bunghole itch.
Bung, you're fired.
That's it. Plenty of ginger sprinkles. Look at his loveliness. This is why we like the end of the... You see all the people's attempts or their crash. Look, there's one. Looking real pretty. You alright there? Having a little think in the car.
Hey Q, how many did you get?
One.
Oh, I got 1, 2.
So grab your gear. And we'll turn game chat
Ah!
audio effects down due to the buzzing. There we go. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, if you want to come out here, show them how it's done. Show it how it's done. It was a good grueling battle off. It's not an easy feat. It isn't an easy feat. You're launching a car multiple 100 kilometers off a jump and trying to pin it onto a narrow bridge.
Like, it is really difficult.
It is.
That's the first time I've actually got one on the new course.
True.
Oh no. My headset died.
What
Fucking
happened?
hell.
What happened? You good? You good? She got a headset. Headset's gone. Right as we delve into an interview. She might have leaned a little charge time.
Boah, na, fick dich. Bastard, Alter. Renn weg, du Huren, Alter. Renn. Bastard. Ja, aber die
Yep, I
Fresse, ey.
thought that's what I thought. No, she goes. We interrupt this podcast for a quick charge moment.
Fucking love it.
Hello.
Hey,
You
this
know,
is a
what-
good time to teach the people how it's done.
No,
can I-
it's never a good
Yeah.
time for that.
Let me
Noah.
just show them, okay? Let me just show them. They
No.
gotta know
No,
how it's
it's
done.
profanity.
Come on.
It's profanity.
It's what?
Profanity.
I don't know what that is. It doesn't matter. All right, can I just explain it, not show it?
That's up to you.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's up to me.
yeah.
All right. So what
Yeah.
you do is you just take a bandage in your hand and then you
Shoot him.
lie on the ground and
Shoot him.
spam X.
Shoot him.
He's
Shoot
breathing
him.
too much.
If you do that, then you have a fun, beautiful, good experience,
Where is he?
and it's very cool. And you should always do that and share it to your friends and family. And yeah, that's it. You guys suck, man. That's just embarrassing. Fuck's sake. Come on, shoot. Well, my game glitched out. I gotta restart. Oh, scheiße.
Got him eventually. It's the main thing.
You too could hear that lovely misfit laughter multiple nights a week. 100%. She streams all the time. If you haven't followed her and give her some love, here she is here. Let's see if we can get a little shout out for her. While she curses her rechargeable headset.
You know, wireless
Are you
headsets are the
burning
best thing
tires
ever,
again?
But it's so annoying when you have to charge it. It's just so annoying.
Yeah. That's
Where's-
my
where's
problem.
the headset with 2 batteries.
My son bought me.
I don't want to move to a rechargeable one for that reason.
Yeah, but my son bought me a rechargeable one, and I kept forgetting to recharge it. I never had batteries, so I just bought packs of batteries. They're easier. And his present still just sits there looking at me like, "Are you going to use me?" And I'm like, "Well, you're all technical and shit. It means I have to remember."
Yeah.
That's it. True sound, some work for
Yeah,
the
that's
YouTube
what I said. I
editing
brought-
staff. 100%.
Brought my son a wireless, like a decent wireless headset for his birthday last year. And he does the same thing at least 3 times a week. He comes to my room, he's like, "Dad, can I borrow your headset? I've got to charge mine."
Okay, I should be back. Hopefully, I'm good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I don't know
You're
if
good.
it's like a good thing to do or not, but sometimes I just use mine while it's charging. Yeah.
What, you got it on your head while it's plugged in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it
that-
works.
Yeah, that. No. That explains a lot of stuff.
What?
I
mean?
Yep.
Well,
What do
we're
you
not
mean?
going to talk about the radiation issues affecting
That's
your head,
it.
you know,
That's
I
it.
don't give a
causing you to do stupid shit.
That's it.
but,
Crossed
you
with the
know.
beer, radiated beer brain.
That's alright. Something's gonna kill me one day, so it's my fucking headset or not. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, we hope it's old age and you're an old man. That's what we all pray for.
Yeah. We all.
All right. Well,
Oh shit!
we are
Almost ran
done and
myself.
dusted with our zombie bowling. Great effort from the people, heavily littering the stage. Zombies, on the other factor, were safer this week than I think they have been most weeks. Our winner is Mr. Q. Managed to knock one. I don't know how Misfit didn't clean up 3. The Olga that bounced over them all. Yeah, I think you got done over on that one.
I would
think you
say
got
it's a
done
tie,
over.
you
I
know.
know.
I got 1-2 and it's a tie.
No, you weren't
Doesn't
even playing the
count to me.
game. Remember, you had 6 parkour skills. That's what your claim to fame is.
Hey, I have not seen. I have a sick parkour code.
Hey, Dev,
I
what's
jump
going
up
on?
there and down here, and then it's a game that made me fall down and die. It's not my fault. I
See,
landed in the water. I
even
should have
Taki's
survived
headsets
game's
are
in
fault.
either
Minecraft.
dying or dead. It's terrible. Smiley had, yep, Smiley's away this week. A real life vacation.
Yes.
So she better be watching at her beautiful vacation spot, chilling. I
Oh,
doubt it,
yeah,
but she'd be
probably.
fast asleep if it'd be anywhere.
Yeah, can you stand on the face? Fuck you.
All right. So before
Fast.
these two beat each other to death, let's kick off with our co-host takeover. That's it. He gets the duel up this week because I don't think Noah's got a question.
Yep. No, we don't really want to hear Noah's question because we know what it'll be. It'll just
Well,
be instructions for
I
sake.
have the best questions
That's
ever.
it. Do
Oh
you
God,
think
I'm
you can do
scared.
this emoji?
All right.
Oh.
Misfit, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
go back to the question that I've been asking again. Is where's that place that you like to call home? What's that one town, city, apartment? Where's home?
You mean in game?
Yeah.
So for anybody who knows me, who's been following me for a while, my home is Mogi.
Moog.
I have
Ah,
Mogilevka. Yeah, I base build in Mogilevka every chance I get.
so what was the thing that drew you to Mog? What was it? There must have been that one first experience that made you be like, well, this is home. I'm not moving from here.
It's just honestly, it's just a good spot. Like it's a good spot when you spawn in. You can run up from it to it from any spot on the coast. It's got good animal spawns. There's a little spot not too far that spawns up a millie convoy. Um, I just like it. It's quiet. It's got water there. It's perfect. I love it. I love Mogi. I love everything about it.
Right. I don't go to Mog that often. And if I do, it's usually because I'm just blowing through.
See, and that's why I love it because people have the same idea about Mogi. Nobody ever sticks around. They just kind of run through it and then they're out. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Hey,
Yeah.
where's Mog again? Is that near Zoop? Next to Zoop? The
No, it's
castle?
like above Electro and Cherno. So like you can literally spawn into Electro and Cherno, and in
Hang
between
on.
those two you can head north, and then you should hit Mogi.
Yeah, it's like a horseshoe.
Just
It's a horseshoe
Mhm.
town. It's got a market and a well, mainly farming in it.
yeah. Is that is that the town next to the castle, next to Zoop?
Yep,
Zoop?
yep,
Alright.
yep. That's our little
Mhm.
Yeah,
town.
right. Yeah.
Zap.
That's
Yeah.
it's a cool town.
And
And so,
yeah, people know it too. Bog,
Yeah.
bet,
Oh yeah.
100% called it.
Everybody knows it.
so on the flip side of that one, what's the one place that you dislike, where you've either had a lot of bad luck? Where for me, it's the summer camp just up from Mog. For some reason,
Q.
every time I go there, I get murdered.
For me, it's definitely Northwest. I have the worst luck in Northwest. Anytime I step foot there, I die. I I extremely hate it. Every time everyone's like, "Oh, let's go to Northwest and get some gear," and I'm like, I do not want to go there. But okay, let's go. Oh my God.
Uh,
So we play on Greedy server a lot, me and Harley and Take It. And so every time we go, oh God, every time we go to Northwest, something really bad happens to us. Just like, can we please stay out of the airfield? Because it's freaking cursed for us. I hate it.
All right, mental
Uh,
note, no runs with Misfit to Northwestern Airfield. Done. Beautiful.
Exactly. If you want to
oh, see,
live, do not go with me.
I, I thought it was going to be next bunker location just for Misfit.
Oh God.
Right in the middle of Northwest. Done.
No.
Beautiful.
To another hell bunker, I will stay away from Northwest. You put one there, I will never go back ever.
Never go back. All right.
He's all challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Done. I'll have to move the latest bunker now.
Oh no.
Queen wants to know
and-
who is your. Sorry, Queen wants to know what is your favorite memory in DayZ. What's your love moment?
Oh, my favorite memory in
Yeah,
DayZ.
what's your love moment? Is what we call it.
Gosh, I couldn't pick just one, honestly. I have so many good memories in DayZ, and it's more so not about like the action of what we're doing, it's more about the people that I'm with.
Yep.
So I run with, a pretty diverse group of people, and it just seems that like every person is attached to a specific memory. So it's so hard to pick just one thing that sold me on it, you know? It's just, yeah, I would say, if anything, it's not really a memory, it's just the people, you know?
Very nice. Very, very, very nice. It is the people that make you want to play the game sometimes. Like, ooh, this
Yeah.
person's on. Let's jump on.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Noah,
Ich habe auch Fragen.
I will let you ask a question, so long as it has nothing to do with
yeah.
your special talent.
Or drinking games.
I have a lot of special talents, Q. So which one do you mean?
Your emoji.
The one with the bandage.
You know.
Everyone
know.
knows. Everyone knows. No
I
one
can
wants to
also
see
throw
it.
with a lighter or with a knife.
Mr. Lemons and the Turtle
My
Guy
question-
rolling in. Welcome, guys. All right,
Okay,
far
so,
away.
So my question, I have two questions actually. So the first one is, do you prefer sparkling or tap water?
Oh my, again, Noah, with this question?
DayZ related, Noah. DayZ related.
It is very DayZ.
We don't have sparkling
It is
water.
DayZ.
I would rather drink sparkling water than tap water.
Sparkling water is fucking sick.
Oh, no! No, what's wrong with the both of you?
That's it.
Ow, don't hit me. I don't want to drink tap water. Do you know what's in tap water? Jesus.
All the goodness that has kept
Yeah,
me
not
alive for
bubbles.
years. All the
No.
goodness that's kept me alive for years. All right, second question, far away.
Okay, so let's say you once bought a jar of pickles, and ate the pickles, and you wash the jar. So do you also have a jar where you keep your change? Like the pickle jar, the cleaned up pickle jar. You just have the jar standing there, and you go shopping. You're like, oh fuck, so it's changing. Just put it in the jar. You also have that.
I mean, I don't have a jar for change. I use jar for oil from when I'm done cooking. I have piggy
Oh.
banks for change.
Ah.
That's not so cool. Just have to let's say there's a pepperoni glass full of change.
Yeah, no, no, can't relate. Sorry.
It's a pepperoni jar. That's some
What's a
strange
pepperoni
things.
jar?
Yeah, does your pepperoni come in a
Oh,
jar, does it?
Fuck.
We're gonna have
It's
to.
just
We're gonna have to have a conversation about that one day. Why Germans
Just ask
package
you,
their
you keep your
pepperoni
change
in
in a fucking
jars?
glass of pickles or something. I don't fucking know. That's my question. That's it. Thank you.
No, thank you. Appreciate you. We're gonna delve a little bit deeper into the world of Misfit now. So Misfit, what or who got you into streaming? We know you were semi-dragged and convinced into it.
Yeah, there was a lot of people who were influencing me to stream. I mean, first and foremost, I think for everybody should know Blonde Jesus, right?
Yep.
So Blonde Jesus was the one that was always like, no, you need to stream, like you would do so good, blah blah blah. Kind of blew it off because it wasn't like it wasn't my thing back then. And then I got to know Scrubby. Scrubby's a really great guy. Also the one who is my builder inspiration. I want to be just like him. He was the one also too that was like, no, you should totally do it. And it kind of took a little bit of a loving push from him and from Rose and a few others, and they were like, just do it, like it'll be fine. And one day I just went live on the Xbox and I haven't stopped.
That's Absolute legends, old Scrubby Tsunami and Blonde Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've had them both on the show. Um, so they're the main influences that made the push in. We just lost Q. He just disappeared. See
Oh.
you, Q. Oh, he's out of the party too. He must have lost connection. Yeah, he can be Q. No, that's
Oh, I'm Q. Hello.
sometimes you need a little push to get things going from, especially people around you. So
Mm-hmm.
that's good that they got you. Now, how long did it take you to get affiliated?
Took me 7 days.
7 days. So
And yeah, I think it only took me that long because you have to wait 7 days before you hit affiliate, but
yep,
I already had my numbers, I had my viewers. I was just waiting on the actual time. So,
the time to actually
7
generate
days is
through.
crazy.
That's nuts, isn't
yeah.
it? And,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still trying to get it now. I'm not really trying to get it, but
before I even started to like stream, I was already at 80 viewers, 80 followers. And then like after that, I just kind of like skyrocketed, still climbing slowly,
wait,
but
wait.
I'm
Did you
super
just say
happy.
you started with 80 followers?
Yeah, yeah,
How
I
the fuck
did.
did you manage to do that?
Cause I like to go to other people's streams and I just go in and I'm friendly and people like
Ah,
to give shout outs and stuff. And I always tell them,
yeah.
before I was streaming, I'm not a streamer. You don't have to like shout me out. Like I'm totally fine. And they're like, no,
Yeah,
no, no, like we're gonna shout you out. And so like people would follow me from there and, just kind of making a name for myself in the community, not only on console, but in the PC side as well. And yeah, like I didn't even realize how many followers I had once I went live until I was like, oh, damn, I have 80 people following me. Like,
oh, I feel that. Yeah,
what?
I started off with like 50, and then I did two streams once, and I hit to 60, and then I just stopped. Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, you need to
Thank you,
stream because
You
you're
need
a
to
guys.
pretty
keep
weird
going.
guy. I
That's
think
it.
people like you. Yeah.
100%.
The problem is, with the
Thank you.
Oh,
Daisy
there's
game
Q.
chat. That's the problem. Go away. I'm Q now. Go away.
No, just want to invite him to the party, Noah. Just invite him to the party.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
he's
here, I'm
back.
here, I'm
Right,
here, I'm
okay,
here.
okay, cool.
But yeah, I started with like 50. The problem is the game chat. I would, but it's just weird, when you talk to yourself. And then you run into someone and talk to them, and they can't hear it. It's like you're talking to
Hmm.
yourself. It's just weird. So it's like, nah, I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna do
streaming
that.
is a learning curve, honestly. It took a while for me to adjust to that too, but I mean, once you get used to it, it's not really a big deal.
Just becomes normal, doesn't it? Just becomes normal. Like just gaming and
Hmm.
talking with friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how long have you been streaming and making content?
Uh, I believe I've only been streaming for about 4 months now.
That's it. Just new on the scene. Absolutely taken off.
Hmm.
Um, what's your preferred content to capture? What do you like to do? You like PvP? Like doing base building sessions?
So initially I liked doing a lot of the base building stuff, but I've really kind of stepped away from base building. I'm getting more into like the PvP stuff. My warm up is usually one of the PvP deathmatch servers, so like PvP 4 or the Blackout Northwest map. Um, so I'm doing more of that. I'm also doing more of the hardcore servers, just because I like a bit more of the challenge.
Yep.
Um, I get kind of bored with running official or, doing PvE stuff. It's not quite as fun as it used to be. So I think now because I've developed so much more as a player, I'm just looking for something different, something more lively.
Yeah, 100%. Trying to get that thrill factor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to get that heart racing.
And your bunkers definitely do that for me, Greedy.
That's what we aim for. We get that heart racing, get things pumping, try something new. We'll hopefully keep that going. What's the hardest part about creating content or streaming DayZ?
Um, hmm. For me, I feel like finding a good server to play on.
Yep.
Um, Sometimes it just gets so repetitive. Just the same thing over and over again. So when I start to feel like that, I know that I need to change it up a little bit. Like, for example, this past week, I've run more official, and it's been so chaotic and crazy. And fun that I'm like, oh, okay, it's a nice little breather. But like I'll go back to like the hardcore servers, more of the survival aspect of the game than anything. So I think for me it's just to try and stay entertained by doing all the survival aspect of it.
Yep.
So I just got to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, because you are right. Like 4 hours of a hardcore server, even though it's a challenge, isn't can be a bit monotonous sometimes. Especially when you're dying quite
Yes.
often. When you get an hour in, die, an hour in, die, an hour in, die.
Mhm.
Yeah, it gets a bit lackluster on the streaming side of it. So I'll
Yeah.
have to agree with you on that. Who do you look to in the streaming world as an inspiration for your own streaming?
Um. Hmm.
And what
I
is
have
it
a lot
that
of
that
different
they give
people.
that helps you? What is it that they inspired you with?
Mm, God, it's honestly kind of a tough question. I have quite a bit of people that inspire me as far as streaming goes. And I think at the end of the day, it just kind of all comes down to personality.
Yep,
I I really enjoy people who are super authentic
yep,
and just, they want to be themselves and just play games and, talk to people and not put on this fake show.
yeah,
Um, I have to say, I think my favorite streamer right now is a good friend of mine, actually, Natalie Falk. She's a PC streamer.
yep,
She is just the coolest person ever. She's so down to earth. Who she is on stream is who she is outside of stream. And I just want to be authentic like that. Like I don't want anyone to like perceive me as one way while I stream and then they meet me in person and they're like, "Oh, this is not you."
yeah.
Like this is who I am. I might go by a different name, but like this is who I am in real life.
The same person as you catch me on the streets of Chennai is the same person you catch me in the shops.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe a little less, a little less potty mouth because when I'm when I'm in game and somebody hits me or whatever, I get pretty bad. So,
I'm the opposite. If you meet me in real life, I'm a terrible potty mouth. I have to control myself on stream so hard. It is not funny. 10 years of working at a thoroughbred stud where we swore all the time has cursed me. But it is. It's
yeah.
that's I've watched Natalie before. She is very chill, very laid back, very straight up.
Mhm.
She starts her streams with just one on one and talking with the community, asking how
Mhm.
everybody is, runs through. I could definitely see why you take a lot of inspiration from her. Um,
Mhm.
what's your current goals with streaming? When will we get a 24 hour? When will we get you know, a marathon run or something like that? What's your goals?
Oh gosh. Yeah, 24-hour stream. I mean, I technically I did tell you guys once I hit 400, I would do a 24-hour stream, which I'm regretting that because I'm slowly creeping up to that. But
I think there's a live clip of
um,
it if anyone wants to check. If you check a clips, some greedy peasant clip
I
that.
yes, it is in fact there. There is actual proof. Um, I don't know, honestly. I don't think I want to look at like long-term goals for myself. I just
Yep.
want to take it day by day,
Yep.
you know? I just want to take it as it comes and whatever happens happens. If I continue to grow and I'm successful, then awesome. If I get stagnant and I stay where I'm at, hey, awesome, because you know what? I've built a really great community of people who love me and they, come to stream every time I, go live, always hyping me up. Yeah, everybody cracks jokes and, they make fun of me sometimes. And it's
Yep.
fine. It's all good banter and honestly, it's more just about having that great community that I'm building. That I think is more important to me than anything like as far as like numbers or anything like that. As long at the
Yeah.
end of the day, as long as I have a really great community, I call that
You
successful.
call that success. It's about the quality of
Mhm.
people in your community, not the quantity of people.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. And speaking of community, anyone you want to shout out for being along for the journey, or that inspire you, or maybe even the background support?
Oh gosh, there's so many people.
Fire away.
So
Fire
first,
away.
well, first, no, I mean first and foremost, like, so my girls, Take It and Harley, are my ride or dies. Harley's been with me since the beginning. I mean, those two will put me kind of in my place when I need to be put in place, or they'll be like, "Hey, no, you can totally do it," you know. So they're the hype, and they're also the like, "Hey, get your shit together,"
Yeah,
you know.
nice. The pat on the
Yeah,
back
and
and the
then of
slap in the
course,
face.
exactly, absolutely. And then of course, my amazing duo, the Angry Grinch, Angry Inch, not Grinch.
Yep.
I mean, but we call him Grinch,
Grinchy.
right?
Grinchy.
Yeah, Grinchy. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at as far as the player that I am today.
Yep.
He's really kind of helped push me outside of my comfort zone, and he's kind of shown me like a whole different side of Daisy as opposed to when I first started playing, and it's made things so much better. Like it's made the game that much more fun for me. So, I mean, my girls and my duo, and, of course, all of my amazing followers who put up with me and my shenanigans. And I mean, I couldn't ask for more amazing people in my life. So,
No, 100%. And you know what? I do agree with you with the Angry Inch. He's got a vibe that even if you're not streaming with him and he's just in your presence and he's playing with you in game, he's just got such a cool vibe about him. There's a few times
he
that I've
does.
played with him, and here we are driving 100 and something kilometers an hour on no mic, no life, and he's like, Greedy, my life's in your hand, bud. Whatever happens is that's fine with me. And I'm like, yep, well, we're probably gonna die, but it doesn't matter. He's like, that's cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
he's an absolute
Absolutely.
legend.
Mhm.
Our last and final question is from the Queen. The Queen wants to know if you could add a onesie into the game, what would it be?
Ooh, a onesie.
A onesie.
Hmm. There's so many, but I
There's so many.
I would probably say a
Rattle off a
cow.
few if you like.
I'm like, I want a cow. I want a sloth. I want a Stitch one. I want let's see,
Yeah,
what
Stitch
else? What
one.
else do they
Agreed.
have? Mm-hmm. Um, I want a Jack Skellington one.
Oh,
There's
That's
just
a
so
that's a
many.
cool one.
Yeah. There's just so many I mean, just like fire up.
oh, very good choices. Very good choices. I like that. They would have got the Queen's ears pricked up on Jack Skellington. She's a big fan of the Tim Burton run-throughs. Favorite movie, of
hmm
course. But hectic. Um, Anyone in the crowd want to ask a question before we wrap this up? We're going to purge a sage very, very shortly.
Oh, it's over already.
Yeah, we're 2 hours down, bro.
Oh, I just got some new firewood because I thought it was gonna be a bit longer.
That's
Fuck.
it. I'd like to welcome all our new little run-throughers coming in at the end there. Mr. Cupcake Boy, no questions. They're probably busy typing their asses off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our podcast done and dusted for the week. If anyone wants to come in and join us for our little fight the cars, take the cars for a jump, should I say? If you look up The Greedy Peasent on the community tab, spelt like that, you'll be able to find the TPP
Oh
server.
my god.
Fucking
Oh
do
my
Oh, here
god.
they'll come.
Oh
The
my
password
god.
is
Not the bears.
TPP17, capital T. You can come in and join us on the server. Oh, but I just got murdered by the
No,
bear
not
that they
Greedy
released. Yeah,
Bear.
that was too early. The bear
Oh
went too
shit.
early. Ladies and gentlemen, let's purge the stage, open up your guns, and murder each other. We'd like to thank you all for coming to the podcast. And we're going to come back to a hell
Oh,
lot of
fucking bear.
um,
Oh shit.
gunfire, but we'll be still awake. As I said, if you want to come and join us, you're more than welcome to. Servers open now. We'd like to thank Misfit for coming out to the podcast. Absolute legend. You can catch her live all the time on Twitch.
Thank you.
Get out there and give us some love if you haven't followed already. Oh, learn how to do your commands, Grady. And they can all hear me too. There she is there. Nope. And it says, no, we have to wait. We have to wait. All right, we're back. Is everyone dead? I think so. They're all died.
Still alive.
Where? Oh, ran out of bullets.
Ah! Reload.
So what we're going to do now is head across and raid out. Oh, it got me too. Yeah, I have to do the... Maybe the Queen will jump in. There we are. Queen got it. As I said, if you want to jump into the server, you can do TPP, the Peasants Podcast, capital T, PP 17 to punch on. We'll be here for the next 10 minutes or so, going nuts with the car. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us. Once again, an absolutely wicked podcast. If you are out and about in the community, would like to be a guest, don't forget to hit the Discord. We're always looking for guests on our podcast. Also, there is a forum for any of the questions you'd like to drop in and like us to talk about. We are for the console community, and we'd like to get your opinions out and about.